What's up, guys? Usually I come on Sunday and say Sunday, 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 but it's usually for NHRA. It's never usually for the small tire, no prep scene. But they had rain yesterday at the 100,000 to win small tire race in Beach Bend. At Bowling Green, they did one round Friday. I did a recap on that. They were gonna finish it yesterday. They got one round in. Rain came. They couldn't get the track back. So here we are on Sunday. They will start off with third round. I went over it on the recap yesterday, but I'm gonna stick the clip in so we can see who we're gonna start off with who has who right now. Third round matchups: Tristan Begley versus Kyle Canyon, Daniel Pashar versus Daddy Dave, Brandon Phillips versus Scott Taylor, Beater Bomb versus Zach Jones, Chris Rankin versus Memphis Reigns, Tyler Domel versus Justin Reed, Larry Larson versus Kelly Jones, and Ryan Martin versus Junkyard Stewed. Ooh, it's gonna be good.
Kyle Cannon gonna get the win. Nice job, Kyle Cannon, driving that thing.
Not sure what's going on there, but the Pashars, well within their right to do a burnout. They're waiting on Dave. Maybe they're not waiting on Dave. Just kidding.
All right, so the Pashars have finished their burnout. Dave better hurry up and get up here and make a burnout and stage his car. Let's go. Drag race, and Daddy Dave gets the win, knocks off Daniel Pashar. And Scott Taylor takes the win. Nice job. Oh, that's a drag race, and it's Zach Jones. Zach Jones gets him on the top end. Oh, Memphis Reigns out in front. That's going to be tough to catch. Oh, and Chris Rankin drives around him. Memphis Reigns got loose. Memphis Reigns had it. And Justin Reed gonna get that one there. Nice pass for him. And Larry Larson able to stay in front. That car all over the place. That's a drag race, and it's gonna be the Junkyard Stewed. Gets them on the top end.
That was some good runs. Kyle Canyon over Tristan Begley. Daddy Dave and Daniel Pashar was a great race. Scott Taylor over Brandon Phillips. Zach Jones over Beater Bomb, another good one. Chris Rankin gets it on the top end over Memphis Reigns. Justin Reed over Tyler Domel. Larry Larson over Kelly Jones. And Junkyard Stewed and Ryan Martin was a good one. Junkyard takes the win. All right, I got fourth pair. Scott Taylor versus Larry Larson. Kyle Canyon versus Junkyard Stewed. Justin Reed versus Zach Jones. And Daddy Dave versus Chris Rankin.
Here comes Larry, and it'll be Scott Taylor. Scott Taylor looked like Larry was coming, ran out of room. And the Junkyard Stewed loses the tire. Kyle Canyon.
Oh,
gets
wow.
the win. Nice job. Kyle Canyon
Yeah,
wins the
baby.
pedal
Wow.
fest. What? And Justin Reed gets the win. Zach Jones goes red. Zach Jones goes red. And Daddy Dave will take the win there. Chris Rankin loses a tire about 100 foot, and that was all she wrote.
All right, we getting there, y'all. We getting it on down. Scott Taylor and Larry Larson was a great race. Kyle Canyon driving that thing over Junkyard Stewed. Zach Jones goes red. Justin Reed takes the win, and Daddy Dave over Chris Rankin. So to the semis we go. Semis. Kyle Canyon versus Justin Reed. Daddy Dave versus Scott Taylor. Wow, y'all. Breaking news. Kyle Canyon broke his car, couldn't get it going, forfeited the race. Justin Reed gets a competition bye to the finals, $400,000.
All right, so Justin Reed will just take the green light. And Scott Taylor gets the win. So your finals will be Scott Taylor versus Justin Reed.
Way to go, Scott Taylor. Happy to see Scott Taylor and Justin Reed in the finals, so that's awesome. While we wait, I got the second chance small tire. It was some good people, so I just figured I'd show it. Ryan Hendrickson versus Dominator, who's driving the Bumblebee car with the big blower sticking out, and Kai Kelly versus Axeman.
Oh, and Dominator gets the win. Oh, and Axeman gets the win driving that thing.
All right, I got the second chance small tire final. Dominator versus Axeman.
Oh, and Joe Woods, Dominator, gets there first.
All right, congrats to Joe Woods. Dominator takes out Axeman. That was pretty dang cool to see. They talked about him so bad from Friday night. He couldn't find the trans brake, and he left about 5 seconds late. But he got himself together, and he won the second chance small tire. So congrats to him. I got the final of Little Gangsters is David Cook versus Jimmy Dale.
Oh, Jimmy Dale driving. It's going to be David Cook. Jimmy Dale had to drive that thing.
All right, congrats to David Cook, and congrats to Tommy Hoskinson. He won the overall points for that Little Gangsters class. So now, finally, they're about to run the small tire. I wasn't trying to hold Joe out. I was just waiting on them. Scott Taylor versus Justin Reed.
Car looks like it died, trying to figure it out. All right, so Scott Taylor shuts it down. Scott Taylor says he's going to give him time. But Justin Reed, I believe there's no oil pressure in this car in the left lane. He's going to run it anyways. And Scott Taylor is your $100,000 winner.
Congrats to Scott Taylor. It couldn't happen to a better person. Happy for those guys. I'm happy that y'all all stuck around for my videos. I appreciate every one of you liking, watching, subscribing, commenting. You know I love them. If you're into the NHRA, I'm working on my recap for Sunday's race. Come back and check that out also. The next up for me, I'll be in Norwalk, live from the pits in Clay Milligan, Parts Plus, Rick Ware, all that good stuff. Next weekend, come check me out then. And see you guys. Bye.